Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I felt super strong. Hi, Katrina. I felt super strong, and I thought, oh, I'm going to use 40-pound weights.
Oh my God.
Well, I felt like a rock star doing it, but about an hour ago, I had to like lay down and rub like, you know, something hot on my back
Oh
because
my God.
I know. I mean, I'm fine, but wow, I'll be recharging it tonight.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be able to walk tomorrow. I love this round though, guys. How about you?
Oh my God. I love this week. This week is my favorite week.
Yeah, I don't like when we do, what is it, 15?
2 by 15.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, you're on.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
hard.
guys, so yeah, that's the really crappy week I'm in. I'm like, I really, really hate these 2 by 15s.
Yeah, the 2 by 15s, but I like the 3 by 10s. I think
Mhm.
that's what it is. So,
Yeah.
oh, is anybody's ass getting bigger? I don't need a bigger booty. That's what my pants don't fit. It's hysterical.
I'm finally not having pancake butt anymore. Like
That's
there's actually a little bit of a shape to it.
That's awesome. I love it. No, I am loving this program. I can't believe we're almost finished.
I know.
I can't believe it. I can't believe that we have gone through a complete 80 days, and I really did not miss a day. I don't.
Me
I
neither.
don't. I don't think I missed a day. How have you guys been on your nutrition? It's okay. Me too. Cheers. Yeah, she's.
I'm like 90-10 as I'm sitting here eating Panera, but it's a salad.
That's okay.
We just had Lexi's leaving for Europe tomorrow morning. Had her first softball game today, so it's just like the whole day's been like.
Yeah. No, it's okay. Listen, I'm super proud that as many people have been consistent every single day. We certainly have lost some people, but not forever. I think a lot of people have been rejuvenated and they've just kind of like swapped around in their programs or they've taken a break. But no, I really loved this program. Absolutely.
Doing another round. I think I'm like I was debating on whether or not I should do like maybe like a round of 21 day in between and then restart again, or if I'm just gonna go right back into it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I definitely think that's something I want to talk about like on this call at some point. Because we have a really hot program coming that I'm really excited about. You know what? If I have to just use fives and I'm excited about watching it.
With popcorn.
Popcorn.
And I have a feeling when I go to Mexico, that's going to be the program that we at least preview with him. So I can't wait. Joel by the beach. Okay. All right. So, guys, we have a lot of recognition and excitement to celebrate. Guys, this has actually been, I hope you guys check your downline offices, no matter how big you think they are or how small you think they are. You check on your customers and you see where they're at and you see, what they're doing and you keep in touch with them. I noticed this month, and I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because it's like summertime, or maybe it's because I've been email campaigning and sending, little blurbs every, 3 weeks or 2 weeks, whatever, here and there. But I highly encourage staying in touch with all of the people from your past, because I have looked in just me, not even Stacy, but I have found just even my old coaches are back as customers. Okay. I have noticed an increase of the balance in my legs of people who are, I think I found 24 total coaches in my downline who are my personally sponsored coaches who are active again and not necessarily in a challenge group, which means they need support.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really excited that people are like doing this on their own because they see the value, they're coming back to it. So please, please, please just remember those people who started with you. Go back to them, see how they're doing, because they had interest at some point. And if you can still help them, just let them know that that's what you're still here to do.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 coaches this month have been inspiring people's lives. And I want to go ahead and give a shout out to, these are the folks who've inspired at least one person this month. So Cindy, Allie, Kim, Kristen, Dawn, Elizabeth, Elise, Jessica, Yvonne, and Lizada. And I got to tell you, Yvonne and Lizada are two of Jessica's coaches. And Lizada has been, or Lisa has been around for a really long time, just as long as Jessica. And she just inspired her first life. So I'm super, super proud.
Awesome.
And I know Yvonne, this is her first person as well. And then, everybody else is pretty much in Lindsay's downline, and I'm just so proud of her leadership, and I'm really excited. So big shout out to Lindsay if she gets to watch this recording. We're so super proud of you and all the recognition you're also inspiring in our upline team with Team Perseverance. You are just killing it. Remember that the more you give, the more you're going to receive. Okay, you should, and honestly, guys, the more you talk, the more you teach, the more you share, the stronger your confidence is going to be. So just, kudos to everybody. Lindsay and I have both hit Success Club this month, which means if you hit Success Club this month and next month, I think it's at Summit, there's a qualifying some qualifying party that you get to. You have to have a total of 20 points, but you have to at least have 6 or whatever in each month. So Lindsay and I have both hit Success Club for this month. Katrina, for the first time, I believe, not only just hit Success Club 5, and I'm going to give you a challenge, my friend. Okay. She is at Success Club 8, and there are 2 more days in the month. And I am going to challenge you for the first time ever hitting Success Club, it being Success Club 10, because I know that you can do it. I don't know what you've been doing, but whatever it is, it's working. And we're going to talk about that in a minute. I didn't prompt you that, or you didn't know you were going to talk on this call, but you're going to. Because you can lead up, my girlfriend. And then Darlene. Darlene is like, yes, everybody remembers Darlene, right?
Yeah.
Darlene has hit Success Club 10 this month. So I'm so super proud of her. She works her butt off, and she was so active back when we were, doing the UK campaign. That's when I really saw her really, really, really serious. Of course, around Summit, time, she was very, very, she's been serious about this since day one. And when you look at her journey and when you look at her transformation, it's absolutely inspiring. So remember, guys, when there's Transformation Tuesday, it doesn't have to be all about your personal transformation. Share the transformations, and of course get people's permission. Ask them if you can share their pictures, and I'm sure they'll let just ask you to be like, well, sure, just tag me. That's what we want to do. We want people to see that we're not just doing this for ourselves, but we're doing it with others, and we're having a great time doing it. And it's so exciting to celebrate people that you know. So I'm incredibly proud of this list. You guys are rocking it. And again, Heather, I am so super grateful for you and how you have been honestly running our challenge groups. I don't know what I would have done with you
You're
these
welcome.
last 3 months. because these past 3 months, I am home this week and I am like, I don't want to move and I know that I'm working and I'm sitting at this computer and I am so happy. I am so happy right here at home. And it actually motivates me even more to be like, all right, this is where I'm supposed to be. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. And you're doing it. And so is everybody else on your team. So thank you.
You're welcome.
For that. And all right. So I'm going to ask Katrina. So I know you're eating. I want to know how this happened. I know you're going to be like, I know you're probably going to be like, I don't know. No, really. I want to know what went different this month. And yeah, tell me.
I think really it's just about consistency in posting and, just you're not even talking about just the program itself, just in general. The posting, I can't even say it's really the Instagram. Like I'm getting a lot of chatter through Instagram, but I have yet to get a challenger from Instagram, but I'm still going, plugging away. But believe it or not, they are women that I either went to high school with, that I work with, and what it's just everybody's saying, summer's coming, or I see you're posting and you look great. So what are you doing? My one girlfriend that just signed on last week, she actually knew a Beachbody before. A coworker of ours, her daughter does it, and she said I didn't want to sign up with her because I felt like she does it, but she's not active. And she says I want a coach that seems to be active and was actually going to be there, for me, and doesn't have a problem, answering questions for me. Like anytime anybody asks, the email the message that I sent you guys, when somebody asks me a question, I have no problem answering. I try to give them best advice. We were talking about protein shakes yesterday in my courtroom, and my second seat, she's telling me her daughter has to start drinking protein shakes, and I said, well, if you want, I have samples of Shakeology. I'm not pushing it, but here you go. Here, try it.
Also, and don't forget Daily Sunshine. How old is her daughter?
I think this was her 19-year-old daughter.
Oh, okay. So she's adult.
She's looking to use it more as a meal supplement.
Yeah.
So I said, here, I just happen to have packets on me. Take one, try it. If you like it, you can place an order through me. If you don't, it's okay. Yeah. And I explained to her why I like the Shakeology over a regular just protein shake.
Right.
Actually, I gave it to her today. So, she said, I'll let you know what she thinks of it. Just thinking about the products, how I believe in the products. This is, it's doing this since June. And actually, Shannon, today is our 1-year friend's-iversary.
I saw that. I saw it. I was so happy. I saw that when I woke up this morning. I was like, oh, what I wish they would do is, they only show like one picture. It's like some sort of like Facebook card with all those caricatures. I'm like, oh, I want to see more pictures of us, but I'm guessing that most of them are all sweaty pictures in private groups.
Because I talk about the programs, even my kids, every morning they're getting themselves ready. They get ready for school, and I'm already plugging away at my workout for the morning, when they're leaving, and they make comments, nothing negative. Even like my 18-year-old, she says, "Mom, you got better abs than I do." You're supposed to have better abs. I said, but I work damn hard for these abs.
Yeah, I love it. Well, you are absolutely, definitely exuding that you're proof of the product. Therefore, you're confident, right? And that's huge. That speaks volumes, because then people trust you. You know, you're honest with them, that you give them the information. You know, yeah, I'm a coach. You know, why hide it? You know, it's something that you should be so proud of, because it's making such a great difference in your life. So I'm so proud of you.
What, be it the shakes or the programs, our overall products, I can truly say, because you and I, I
Hmm.
was skeptical first, even with the Shakeology. I'm like, I don't know. But
Hmm.
a year later, here I am, and yes, I
Hmm.
truly love what we do.
It's amazing. I love it. Well, I'm so proud of you. I am. I mean, 8 is huge.
Yeah.
I don't know the last time I hit Success Club 8. Yeah, and I always try and have a goal of 10. um, but again, like, that's it, Okay. So I want to remind everybody, though, um, how important personal development is. Okay. There were a lot of questions. Like, I know, like, we had our little pod this week and this month. And there was so much good coaching going on within there from all of you guys. I was watching it and I was like, nope, Shannon, you're just going to be quiet, because they're going to answer each other. I'm like, they need practice. You don't have to give all the answers. So I was kind of watching and I loved it. I loved seeing all you know, the coaching happening within. It was beautiful. But I want to remember always personal development. And I would love to read this book together. Has anybody started Get Over Your Damn Self?
I started mine yesterday.
You did. I was going to ask you girls tonight. It's like a new month is starting. If you guys want to read this book as a group, this way it can be part of our discussion during this month. If something comes out, it's going to spark ideas. I believe in my head, because not that I think I'm perfect, but because I'm kind of like a scatterbrain and I'm always like thinking ahead, but I don't have any organized. I consider myself organized chaos. Like, every time I read a book and I'm like, damn, I should have wrote this book. But I'm not organized enough to write a book. No, I thought it would be good for us to read it together. And then when we have our coach meetings, we can incorporate the ideas that this book gives into our meetings and how we're going to move forward. So what do you guys think? Good. I'm going to go to Barnes and Nobles. I would actually like a hard copy of this book. I heard that there are like exercises in it.
I'm only I got maybe like 10 pages in, because I was reading it during trial yesterday.
Yeah.
Although I keep my Post-it notes right next to it, just in case I find something that, kind of sparks me.
Right. Like, I heard there's like pages, like when somebody says something to you, like, you're going to be like, oh, go back to this book. And then that's how it's like a reference, like meant to be used as a reference book. So,
That's why I leave my Post-it notes just in case, so I can tab the page.
okay. All right, cool. So I'm writing that down. Get over our damn selves.
I just ordered it on Prime.
Awesome.
It'll be here on Saturday.
Yay, Easter present for you. All right. Okay, good. So another announcement I have, nothing new. However, it's very important that we start dropping teasers, because, summertime is coming, and, snacks are coming, and even the fact to start even getting people I know it seems so early, but like, even like back to school, like getting people to start loving this product, but the beach bars. The beach bars, first of all, I've tried them 3 times. They're amazing, guys. They're so incredibly delicious. I don't even know which one I love more. The chocolate peanut butter is amazing. The chocolate cherry, I think it's because they both have chocolate.
Chocolate.
I've had probably every single protein bar in the market. I think my only favorite one right now is like those RX bars.
Mm-hmm.
but a lot of people don't like those because they have egg whites in them, and that weirds them out. But again, this is more like a crispy. It's like a candy bar. It's amazing. It's like a candy bar. So start dropping teasers about it this week. And then, throw something out there about the launch when it actually launches on the 7th. Now, has anybody explored MailChimp? No.
Never heard of it.
No,
Okay.
me neither.
This is a good time to, this is like a good practice. It's, it has to do with email campaigning, because we're going to be having, and I think the beach bars is like a good practice, because we have a big new program coming out in the summer. And, you guys have gotten emails from me. You got emails from me when I was campaigning for 80 Day Obsession. So all of those emails were templates that all I did was change certain wording and pop in my links, okay, or pop in my video. And so MailChimp is a way where you can import all of your Beachbody customers.
Saying chip, CHIP, or chimp like chimpanzee?
Like chimpanzee, like the little monkey. Okay. So what you do is you can, when you go into, I think it's called Grow, look at my business, where you monitor your business. You can click on your customers and you can export that file. It says export file. Well, MailChimp is free. And when you create an account, you can create a list, okay, of customers, a list of coaches. You can also combine that list. So what you do is you upload this document, and all you get rid of all the other stuff. Like you get rid of their volume, their phone number, their address. You don't need all that stuff. You just check off their names and their emails. And it keeps them in a list. So when you're ready to send an email, it sends it to the entire group. Now you can also do that in your back office under Grow My Business, and you can send a group email. But this email with MailChimp, it's directly like connected to your personal email. So when they reply to hpotter@gmail.com.
Right.
Okay. And that's who they see it coming from, not Team Beachbody. So it's less likely to get spam. Mm-hmm. Now with Gmail, I noticed it does sometimes get filtered. Like Gmail, sometimes it goes into the promotions based off of what's in the header, like the subject line. So you want to be careful. You want to actually put something in the subject line that just kind of like catches their eye. So for example, the first email that I'm going to send out tomorrow is going to say, what's your favorite beach bar? Right? Like, who doesn't know a good beach bar, right? So it kind of will prompt them to be intrigued to even open it. And then it's going to be a notice about beach bars. So that's email campaigning. And I think this will be a really good opportunity for you guys to practice with something smaller, just a little product that's getting launched. Mm-hmm. And what I'm working on this week is putting these templates, 7 templates together, so you can send an email each day. Or if you want to send it every other day, you spread them out. But this way, people are getting regular notices from you, so that when it launches, they're ready. Okay, or at least they'll ask you a question. And it's funny. Some people just like unsubscribe, and you're like, great. Like, at least I know not to waste my time on them. Like, and you just go from there. So I just wanted to throw that out. But if you're not interested in doing email campaigning, remember that's just like one extra tool in your tool belt. Make sure that you're breadcrumbing on social media. Okay. And the best place to breadcrumb really is in those stories, because you can post crap all day long. You can upload a whole bunch of things all throughout the day, all at one time. I love it, because sometimes I take pictures so much and I'm like, oh, I can't post every picture. But on stories, you could just do whatever. It's awesome. Then whatever you post on your page can be like, valuable. Okay. And you don't want your posts to always be about joining your team or but also showing value in the team, so it starts creating interest. And you guys are doing an amazing job with it, by the way. I'm just here to remind you, because I have to coach. But you guys are doing amazing. I can't be so honored to have you group of ladies right now, because you are really all doing this together. And it's so incredible to watch. I love it. I haven't had this before. I haven't had I've had groups, pods like this before, cross lines, of people, but you guys, we're all on the same team. And that's incredible. And you guys are working from within and encouraging each other, and we're all going to celebrate. Can't wait. So, what do you guys have for me? What can I help you with? And then I want to talk about our next challenge group.
I think my only question is, and I guess I know we have the individual challenge groups. We've got the Inner Goddess, we've got the Positively Obsessed, and then we have the
We have too many right now.
Here's my question, because as I'm going, as I try to keep track and, comments and, go through everybody's posts, and I think that Mariah, my challenger, possibly might be the only one in the 80-day obsession group.
The Positively Obsessed 80-day? Okay. There's one other woman who has dropped off, and there's another woman who's not there's a bunch of people who aren't posting.
Okay.
I
just trying to sit there and feel like she's the only one in the group. So
she doesn't know that.
No. Well, because she said something to me, because she said, she actually asked me, she said, because am I the only one posting besides you and the coaches? And I'm like,
So she did. So she noticed that we were coaches. All right. Well, no, that's definitely that's definitely part of my topic of discussion tonight. So yeah, we're going to talk about that. This next group, I want to clean sweep it. I want to just start close the 3-month running group that we've had. Mm-hmm. I want us to ask everybody who is in that group, what do they want to, what do they want to do? Are they doing their own thing? Do they want accountability? Same thing with Positively Obsessed. I want us all to reach out to our Positively Obsessed people, because remember, that was our second group that we ran, and who started when they wanted to. I mean, my girl started when she wanted to start. She went on vacation, she came back, and then she started posting. And then she stopped posting, and I don't know why. I reached out to her yesterday, actually. And so, again, I would like to reach out to all those people, and I would love all of those people to be in
one group.
The one group. Okay. The idea about the clubhouse, I would love the clubhouse to be a place, the clubhouse came about, it was for coaches only, and coaches who, this way a coach, if they were just working on themselves, always had a place. Mm-hmm. And they didn't have to keep replying every month. Okay. That was the whole point of the clubhouse. And those people who have been there for a really long time. And I won't ever take them out because I know that they will continue to post. They're watching people. I have people who watch people in that group and they have relationships outside. So that group will always be. However, what I would love to do in the clubhouse as coaches, I would love for us coaches, and it's not mandatory, but I would love to put a shout out and say, hey guys, let's all do this program.
Mhm.
Because I think there's power in when we're all going through the same thing. What do you think?
I think in the clubhouse, like the number of people that have been doing 80-day obsession and like the connections that have formed as a result of that has been outstanding.
Yeah.
Like that, I don't know that I would be on day 60, whatever, without that.
Right. So I was going to suggest, because let's see, we're going to end on what day? Does anybody have let me pull out my calendar. I have it here.
You have
It's like the second week of April, I want to say.
April
Yeah.
next starts.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I believe April 9th is when the next group starts.
April 9th, well, yeah, with Clean Week being on the 2nd, but April 9th is when the next group starts. But when does 80-Day Obsession end?
Oh,
It's 2 full weeks after this week.
Okay, so let me look at what week we are in. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong month. Okay, so we are after this week. So then we go. So then,
I think it's the 14th. I
okay,
think
so
April 14th.
that makes sense because it's right before the Success Club trip. So, okay, so we're finished. We're in the week of the 27th,
Yes.
28th, 29th. Okay, so and then we have 2 more full weeks. And then we have the Monday is the 16th. Okay, so let me make a note here. End 80 day.
now I'm 3 weeks behind you guys.
Okay.
So 1, 2. Okay, so maybe what we'll do is April 30th. Like maybe give a couple week gap. Okay, like for folks to like catch up. Let me see. When do we sorry. I'm like totally in May our challenge group starts
On the 7th.
Okay. So why don't we go with May 7th? Let's give like the rest of April and the first week of May. Let's in the clubhouse encourage people do the same program. I personally like the longer programs. So my suggestion, because we've been weightlifting, would be Masters Hammer and Chisel. This way, it's not so cardio heavy and it's summertime. And if people want to bike ride, swim, run, they don't feel like they're getting in too much cardio. What do you guys think about that?
I've never done hammer and chisel, so
I haven't. It would be a new one for me also.
It's amazing. Oh my God. Have you ever seen that trailer?
Mm-mm.
You guys need to go into your office and watch some of these amazing trailers. It's very cool. It's Sagi and Autumn, and there's statues of them. And then they like break out of the statue. Like they chisel away. It's just
Gosh.
So that's a 60-day program. So I'm thinking that, and I don't know anything about this. I think we're probably going to learn about it on Sunday, April 7th, or that weekend of Super Saturday, as to when Joel's program gets released.
Mm-hmm.
but at least we can do 30 days of it if it gets released within 30 days. But if it doesn't get released until like right before Summit, which is what I'm guessing, let's see, Summit is in June. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to June. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would lead us right through Summit, right? It'll bring us right through June, the 60 days. And then so July would be ready to pick up on
the new program.
I'm guessing there'll be like, we'll be able to get the preview. Like, remember when Shift Shop was launched?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We were able to get all the things at Summit, but I don't think I don't think it was actually launched at. Was it launched at Summit?
I feel like they did like a sneak peek.
Yeah, because it came
before it.
I came on with you, I think maybe like a week or two right before you guys went to Summit. And I remember Shift Up maybe like 2 or 3 weeks after I signed on.
Yeah, because we were doing Shaun T week when you came on board.
Yes.
Right? It was Shaun week.
Like June. I signed on like around like June 8th, like the first week in June.
Yeah, and then we released, and then the Shift Shop I think came out in the summertime. So I'm just going off of history. So even if we only did, 30 days of Hammer and Chisel, I just like the idea of us doing the same program, and not everybody, and who doesn't want to be chiseled like for the summertime, right? Like this program definitely it's my favorite program. It's not what made me lose the most weight, but it's what gave me my most incredible results. It allowed me to trust, it really allowed me to trust weightlifting. Because, Autumn and 21 Day Fix and 21 Day Fix Extreme, which I feel like the round that we're doing right now is very much like 21 Day Fix Extreme with all the jumping.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we're doing plyo every day.
I
know. It's not as jumpy, but it's a little bit more athletic. Like there are some things, there's more like controlled jumps. But there's some weights. We have to, get some weights. And if you're doing this program, you probably already have them, but I went out and invested in a bench. You don't have to have a bench. If you have an exercise ball, that'll work. Actually, it's harder to do certain things on an exercise ball. But yeah, it's an awesome program, and I wanted to know what you guys thought about that.
I'll definitely look at the trailer.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I like doing when we're all doing the same thing. I just think it just adds a different energy, and it's cool. It's cool to see Cindy put up like when she's like the day ahead of us at the beginning of the week, to see like her Sunday. I'm like, oh, what am I in for tomorrow? And like, I'll do a workout and I'm like, I can't wait to see what Tanya posts. I can't wait to see her reaction.
I know. It's so good. So, and I was talking to Lisa Cardin and Patty. They feel the same way. They're like, yeah, we really love all doing the program together. And again, it doesn't mean that everybody in the clubhouse has to do that. Of course they don't have to. But, we can give people options as to where they want to be. But I do want to start a new group. So our homework really for this week is to go through our challenge groups. Now, the only thing is, the challenge tracker app, I don't want to change that. Mm-hmm. That one's going to stay the same. So, because it's just a pain in the ass. I have that one open for the year. Okay. I don't want to ask people to re-put in their things and their pictures and break it up. So the challenge tracker app will stay the same, but we will have the clubhouse, and then we will have living a vibrant life, and that will be it. And we'll assess living a vibrant life after the first month. We'll see if we have really good participation, and we'll continue with it. I think we will. Like, I think it's good to have like a 3-month running group and then refresh it.
Right.
You know?
Because I think also if we have to kind of reach out to people and have them make a choice, like it might get people to kind of recommit.
Exactly.
Like, yes, put me in the next group. I want to do it more.
But here's the exciting part. It's already going to start off amazing because Katrina has 4 new people in it.
Two of them are doing the 80-day.
Good.
Oh, cool. They're doing the 80-day, and my girlfriend Melanie, she's just I told her to start with a 21-day fix, just because she's never done anything like this before. So I said, start with 21. I said, the programs, watch, look at the, see what they are about. And, she played around with the yoga one. She really liked that one also. And then the other one, she's just, I think she's, and I don't remember what the other program was.
Okay.
But I do have one question. I have my one challenger. I noticed that she had stopped her Shakeology, and I kind of sent her a message and asked her why, and she said her doctor thinks that the protein was affecting her cycle.
Dumbass. Really? How old is she?
She's gonna. What is she? 38.
Oh my God.
So I'm like, maybe it's the whey protein. Maybe the whey is maybe you're allergic to the whey.
But is she having like bowel issues?
Oh, it's affecting her.
Just her periods? Really?
Said,
I don't, you know what? I don't know anything about that.
You want to try the vegan instead? So she's got a doctor's appointment next week, and she's going to speak to the doctor. I said, because I know reading, in some of the chats.
Have you Googled this? I've never heard of this. This has not ever, like, I've heard of the vitamin E in breast milk and pregnancy. I've heard of, with certain chemos, like things like that it can affect. I have never heard.
Affecting the cycle.
Is she?
As a matter of fact, I know people who have polycystic ovarian syndrome who have gotten pregnant.
I was going to say, is she trying to get pregnant? Is that why it's?
Got 3. I think she's done. I think she's actually on birth control. I think she said it was I don't know if she said it was. I have to go back and look at the message. I don't know if she said.
Interesting.
So I said to her, well, maybe if it's the whey protein, maybe try the
vegan.
Because, maybe you're having a reaction to the whey. I don't know.
So weird.
I was like, I was going to wait to ask you guys because
I'll Google it. I'm going to Google this because to me, this is very interesting. I work in women's health. I've never heard of anybody ever saying like something like that, but I'm going to Google this.
She's like an old friend of mine. So I figured, I'm like, if she's going, if she doesn't want the Shakeology, I'd rather her just say, I don't want to.
Right.
Yeah. But no, I mean, and, doctors say the darndest things.
They don't have.
If they don't know, they say something because they feel like they always have to like give an answer.
Like, what differently? Oh, you're drinking a protein shake? Oh, well, then it must be the protein shake.
To me, it's the stupidest thing. Yeah. I don't know. We'll try and research it. Summer, just so you know, this is very interesting. This is where I just learned about Shakeology. Summer just called me from school a couple weeks ago that her team was being randomly drug tested by the NCAA. No, like standard procedure.
Right.
No, like they just do that. They pick a couple of like names out of the hat and they have to test the teams. So she messages me and she goes, am I going to be okay with Shakeology? And I'm like, yeah, Summer, there are vitamins. You're going to be totally fine. And she's like, okay, I just wanted to make sure. So now I'm like, well, I just told her she's going to be sure. I should look this up.
Check that.
So I look it up, and apparently there are the contents of the potency of certain ingredients, like not maca root. There was this other type of root that used to be in Shakeology, but they've since removed, that used to test positive for drug testing. So they took that out. So that was good. Like I learned that.
Right.
But they won't guarantee that, it's just like, the vegan thing or the gluten-free thing. They won't guarantee.
I can get drug tests from work, and we can test this theory.
Well, I don't want to know.
If
Well, I don't think she tested positive because we haven't heard anything. So I'm thinking she's fine. But, bottom line is that I didn't know about this, and I read it. So the NCAA actually made a blanket statement that they were banning they ban all supplements, and they're not going to stop kids from using them. But if they test positive for drug tests, there is like no exception to the rule. Like it is just like you are out. That's it.
Wow.
Yeah, because they want to promote, food and whatever, food first. And I get it, I get it. But I think of Shakeology as food, based off of everything that we've been taught about it, how they source it, how they prepare it. It is food, and it's, what's the difference between me taking turmeric and, taking a pill, or taking turmeric and sprinkling on my food because it tastes like crap, and versus putting it in a delicious shake, so it was interesting. So, that was the statement. And I actually contacted the doctor. I guess we have a new doctor. His name's Luigi Granin. He emailed me immediately. And he says, we have a lot of NCAA athletes who drink Shakeology. We actually have a lot of NCAA athletes at UCLA who test the performance line. So that's interesting too. And Olympic athletes. So I'm not really sure like why they even make the statement, but I thought it was interesting. So, all right. So good. So we're good. We're going to encourage the clubhouse. We're going to make an announcement in there about Hammer and Chisel. We're going to reach out to all of our people who are in current groups now and see where they want to be, because we're going to start over in a new group on the 9th. I guess I should open up that new group for the 2nd for Clean Week, but this is Easter. Heather, I'm assuming you'd like to schedule before Easter weekend.
Yes.
Okay, so tomorrow's already Thursday. I'll get it up tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we definitely have people doing Clean Week next week? Katrina, do you?
I wasn't, because they wanted to start right away.
Mm-hmm.
So on Clean Week this week that we're in now, and I told them to do a little bit obsessed next week, starting with their.
Okay. So why don't we do this? Why don't we treat? Okay. Why don't we treat next week then as a true prep week?
Prep week.
Let's do that. I have one more thing that I would like to do. Lindsay and I used to do this, and it was very, very, very successful. Now that we're in a rhythm and we're vibing together, I would like each of us to take a week to like go live every single day to talk to our challengers.
Look at Katrina's face.
I have I can't go live. I can't do
it. Okay, then you don't have to do it.
Recording, I have a hard time doing it.
This
I
is
can
such a good place to do it, though. Look at you're going live right now. Like you're talking right now.
guys, I'm not going live
But these are your challengers, you know?
to them. I have no problem messaging them. I'll even pick up the phone. I can't go live.
What about recording it? Are you more comfortable like recording a video and then posting it? No.
No.
All right. Then I'm going to flat out. All right, here's what I'm going to tell you. You ready?
I've done coffees and cocktails once, and that was it. And I'm a nervous wreck when I do it.
You thought you were going to die, but you did so well. All right, so here's what I'm going to tell you. You are limiting your potential because live is everything. You got to practice somewhere. So not this round, but let's get ready for the next challenge group in May. That I know you got like one day. What you should randomly do? Just randomly one day go live in the clubhouse.
She's funny.
Yes.
The more you do it, the easier it gets, I have to say. I was like really nervous when I started.
We were all nervous. We were totally all nervous. I remember the first time Stacy was really nervous. He was like, all right, so apparently I'm supposed to go live now. That Facebook says I'm supposed to go live. So I'm flipping some burgers here. Like, that was it. And then he didn't know what to say, so he started getting his chatty self, and it ended up being a really good video. So Heather, this is what I would like to do. You and I, and because I know Jessie runs, actually, she has like a group of 30 of her challengers. I know that she has that. So what I would like to do is pick one of us do week 1, one of us do week 2, one of us do week 3. So, and obviously prep week is an important week also because where you want to go live every single day. So, where you talk about how to sign into Beachbody On Demand. And have you ever seen the video about how to sign into Beachbody On Demand in the back office?
Probably not.
It is so good. It's under shareable media. It shows people like exactly what to do. It's like a little walkthrough of their app and like where to locate everything. Cool. Or if you feel comfortable like doing, so do you want to take prep week?
Yeah, I'll take prep week because I'm off for part of the week next week. So in terms of like me having the availability,
that's awesome.
To go live.
That's awesome because
next week is a good week.
I'm in Chicago next week. So, and then I'll take week 2 or week 1. Week 1, you'll do week 2, and then I'll close us out on week 3 with what's next.
Okay.
And then we just want to go live every single day. Like just be live, like, whether it's, and what time you do it, whether it's right after your workout or if it's in the middle of your workday because something came to your mind. It's like your week to just talk to the people in the group as much as you want, whatever is on your mind, to again keep that personal engagement. Lindsay and I did this and it worked out so great. And I think we're ready to do it. And maybe we'll see engagement go up again because people will feel like they're not just posting and going. Because they get those notifications and everything, when you go live. Okay? And don't worry, Katrina. We'll give you a month. What's going to happen when you have this giant, ginormous team? Because
when I come to it.
Because it's going to be giant and ginormous. You'll be getting over your own fears with your teammates. It's going to be great. All right, ladies. I adore you guys. I love seeing you tonight. Thanks for hopping on and making this change. All righty.
Absolutely.
All right. Good night. Bye.
Bye.